Oh, we're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I haven't been here all week since last stream, clicking on the sky in various places and trying to find the lines in the sky. I'm not going crazy. You're crazy. Hello, everyone. Welcome. We're back. We're back to The Witness. The game that's driving me up the wall in the best way. Also, your pre-stream sip was taken, but I will sippy again. I've got some mint chamomile today for my tea, so I'm a very happy little camper. And we're in a nice little serene waterside area that I think we'll start the stream off with today. Goose Brew. I still gotta do that Goose Brew coffee thing. I think it'd be funny. I think it would be funny. Someday. Mint camel meal? Yeah, a meal for mint camels. You know. But yeah, so where we last left off was we did the colored lights one that hurt me. That we saw the first movie that hurt me worse. And I feel like we're just in for some more pain. So we're gonna start on a boat today. This puzzle is about a boat. Hi, boat. Alright. I'm on a boat. Yippee. Alright, let's see what we got. Can I just go places? Oh, look at that. That's a map of the island, and yeah, look, the boat will take me to where I want to go. Because these are lines. Well, I keep seeing this symbol around. This, like, this one here. Maybe I want to go to where I learned that. Take me there, boat. What are you? What is that? Is that boat speed? It is boat speed. Go faster, boat! Take me there, boat! Okay, that's actually really nice. I like having a little, like... Well, it's not fast travel, per se. It's actually pretty slow. And I also went the fucking long way. But clouds. Remember to look around. Yeah, I know there's probably some. I just missed one. I saw it right there. The moment I looked up, I saw a puzzle in the distance. I'm like, God damn it. Oh, there's another weird rounded edge. I got that one already. Who up witnessing they hand? Mice man! What are you doing here? How's it going? Witnessing thy hand? Oh, time to see up. Fuck. Hey, look, it was the start of the game. Yeah. Dude, we're so starting game pilled. That was just because Mice Man's here. He has me say heinous things. Oh, that was one right there. I turned away and I missed it. I saw that. Hello, secret door. Secret door. He's so backtrack pilled and revisit coded. See? Do you see what I mean? We found the boat. We found the boat! And then I have proceeded to miss every, like, puzzle along the boat ride here. Yay! Welcome to the quarry. Oh, it was right here. This is where I learned that symbol. Okay. Yippee! Land ho. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you that. What? 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 Psych? What do you mean, psych? What do you mean, psych? This was a ruse? You need to open that to use the boat here. You have to lower the ladder from the other side. Are you kidding? Oh my god. Okay. So the boat is a fast travel, but only to places we've been. Oh, that sucks. Alright, well, let's... Well, we're already on the boat. There's no, it's seemingly no reason to go here, like up this way, so let's go up that way. And just see what is up around this, like, random thing. That looks like a puzzle. I saw a circular shape. Tra-la-la, beware the hand that speaks in man. Tra-la-la. Trollolol. I just have a big shipwreck. That green is definitely, yep, that is definitely going to be a puzzle. I can see it in my bones. Goose, give us your best point-and-click pro-tag impression. It's locked. It won't open. It won't open. No good. It's locked. It's locked. No good. It won't open. Yeah. Just keep clicking on it over again. It's locked. Won't open. No good. No good. It's locked. It's locked. Won't, no good. No good. Can I... Okay. We're approaching the dock. Can I get here? Please. Sorry, there's a little lip here. You're not gonna be able to jump up. Just like, fuck. There's that over there. Alright, where are we? I see a puzzle up there. I'm assuming it wants me to just go up this way. I'm not gonna overthink it this time. Treehouse. Alright, we're learning about these shapes now. So, these are positioned like the... What have you explored today? This is stop one, friend. We just got on the boat. We toured around the side, thinking that I would be able to get here, which I could not. So, I just tried to find another place that I could actually like land. So this is stop one. Welcome to the most puzzle-dense location in the game. You haven't missed much. No, you haven't missed anything. You are all good. You missed a really dumb bit at the beginning. That's about it. Okay, so but these are positioned like the colored squares, but they are weird shapes. That works. Because they're the same color. Right now I'm going off of, like, colored square logic. So I just... That works. Okay. So far, nothing new. That's what I figured. So these are more specific versions of the color squares where the same colors have to be touching. Like they need to have line of sight to each other. That's great. Well, I have to not cut it off. Or is that not what this... Is this teaching me that that's not true? No. Am I stupid? Probably. So, but if I go... Oh, yes, I am stupid. Yeah, it's right. This way. Huh? What? Okay, hold on. So this doesn't work. Why? It's teaching me something else here. Welcome to the actual puzzle. Okay. The only difference is that this has... Can I check these real quick? What is... Because... So if I went this way, it would still not work. If I went this way, it works. Why? Why does it work? Are they in groups of 2 specifically? Because there's only been 2. So if I went like this, that seems to be the case. I'm going to operate assuming that that is the case until proven otherwise. The only way to get here is this side. No. Like this. Now it's 2 and 2. Yeah. Okay. Okay. 2 and 2. 2 and 2. Yeah. Okay, so now... I don't like the light making this really hard to see. So we need 2 and 2, 2 and 2, 2 and 2. Okay, yeah. That's the okay. Because I'm assuming, based off of what I've seen in other areas, is that... Because these are all the same color, so you can match any 2 to 2. But eventually, there will get, like, colored ones, like a blue, a red, and a yellow, or whatever. And all you have to match the 2 yellows, you have to match the 2... You know. I think you could probably just jump this gap, to be honest. Oh, for the bridge? Yeah, I could probably just make it the rest of the way, right? Just hop, skip it, a leap. Okay, so we got... No, this immediately changes everything. if we do like that, like that, like that. Yeah. Shit. Nope. I was trying to go for something crazy and it just was like, no, 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 that's not gonna work. That's not too bad. There's no way to isolate these guys? No. Close. Yeah, I thought I was close with this one. Where I was doing like this. No, see, because if I go up... I think this is the right mentality, wrong execution. Maybe I go this way first. Yes. Oh, look at that. We're still at the part of the stream before my brain becomes goo. So I can do the puzzles. Alright. Here. 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 I'm locking in. I'm locking. Guys, I'm fucking locked. I'm about to start talking some mad shit, and I'm about to start getting mad hit. Ah, yeah, okay, yeah, the natural progression. Hit all of the dots. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, how do I hit... Oh, Oh, got it. Easy puzzle. Yeah, yeah, easy puzzle, easy puzzle, easy puzzle. Mm-hmm. Not the same. No. No, 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 no. It has to be... This way first. Go... No. That's a little tougher. Okay, hold on. That felt closer. No, because that separates them. So it can't be that. Can't be that. Okay, can't be that. I don't think this is the way. Let's try this. Definitely can't be that. No matter which way you go. This is blocked. There you go. For some reason I was thinking there was a dot here. Okay. This is an interesting one for sure. Alright, hold on. No, because I can't block this. So I need to just avoid these. Yeah, there you go. But this is easier because I can split. Yeah. Same solution, same solution. Watching someone try to solve a puzzle you know the answer to is an amazing test of patience. I have been on both sides of this puzzle of this test of patience. Where like hell, I like when Hedgehog's watching these backs, sometimes I'll like sit down next to her and I will like independently like figure out the puzzle again that I forgot. And I'll be like, "Oh, past Goose, what are you doing? It's right there." I'll even get mad at myself like watching him back. What the fuck is this? Okay, so this has to be like something like this, right? No. Yup. No. No. That feels really close. Because it is really close. There you go. Watching the thought process of others playing this is so enjoyable, though. To be fair, I 100% agree. I mean, like, that's why watching puzzle games is so interesting, because it is insanely infuriating sometimes. Like, especially when it's, like, something that's really obvious, where it's just, like, there's a big red X on a wall, and they walk past, and they're like, oh, where's the solution? And you're like, it's right there. But when people, content creators, like, take the time to go through their, like, thought process, or, like, even if they're not saying it verbally, but you can see them be like, no, not that. This way, this way, this way. Like, you can see, how they're thinking, and I find that really fascinating, too. That's why I try my hardest to get that across, because I think that's the part, you know. I like the multi-step nature of these puzzles. You have to figure out which ones to separate, and then how to separate them. I agree 100%. And I like that they're throwing other things in. Like, it's like, oh yeah, you can't separate these oranges, but you have to separate these. Or like, oh, you have to hit the dots, but you can't separate the, you know what I mean? Like, it's interesting. No, stop. It was just my mouse. There you go. Yippee. Alright. I mean, no. Sorry, I meant to do this. Yeah. See, now you gotta split the two, but that's fine. That's really easy. Okay, they're beginning. Things are beginning to happen, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Game. I don't like it. So now I have to split the white pieces from the black pieces, but the white pieces have to be in groups of 2. No, see, I have to split. No, I have to split those. Shit. Almost had it. I know, I feel like I'm close. But... because that does that. But the problem is how to split this guy off. But if I do... this... that white piece is connected to these white pieces. But I have to split here. Because if I go this way, there is... no, because they have to be in groups of 2. So here's what the game's trying to teach you. Those aren't the same symbol. Oh, so this that only happens to the squares. I was gonna say, because this feels impossible. But that's because it is. Because the only way to solve this is to realize that you don't... Like, you have to split the colors up, right? But this feels impossible, and that's because it is. Uh, One of the biggest thing I notice is making assumptions. Yeah. Like, this game wants you to assume shit about it, and then it plays with that. Assuming rules exist without validating them. Exactly. Like, and it tricks you, too, because we just did a puzzle where it was... They put these here to remind you, oh, by the way, you gotta separate the black pieces from the white pieces. And then you go up, and then... Like, you go, oh, I gotta separate the black pieces from the white pieces, but you don't. So, this should be... Well, no, so... Okay, so the rules... Okay, got it. So the rules are, for this puzzle, I have to separate the black pieces from the orange pieces. On top of that, I have to, out of sheer curiosity, try the former answer on this one. I mean, that's fair. That... I don't think that's... No, because... You're good for thinking that, because this game loves to do that. But it's because you gotta separate these orange and black pieces from each other. So you gotta do like this. Right? Or no, sorry, you can do this. What am I trying to do here? Like this. No. Like this. This. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, fuck me. Alright. I mean, ultimately, it's the same kind of thing as this, but just... The moment you start, like, throwing in colors, why does it just feel so much more aggressive, you know? Okay, so the purple needs to be... So I need to lump these in twos. Oh, I mean... That works, right? Yeah. Yikes. Alright. No. Nope. No. That's gotta be it, right? What? Why? The greens! Fuck! Fuck. This. No. There's a green. There's a fucking green there. Okay, hold on. Okay, so... Again, these have to be separated from each other, but it doesn't matter if they, like, connect to each other. These are in groups of two. I feel like the game's playing with me, though, and it wants me to think that I have to lump these together and, like, these together. But I probably don't, right? Like, I can do, like, this. Nope. Hold on, that feels really close though. Nope, that's immediately wrong because this green and this orange. It felt good though. It didn't feel too bad here. Nope, I gotta guarantee that these separate. Oh, wait. Nope. No, 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 no. Close. Nope. Nope. It's green. But these are together. Can I do like this? No, because the green and the orange. Man! Man! Man. 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 So if I did like this, just to get these fucking oranges out of the way. That wouldn't, because I can't isolate them. Unless I did this. See, that's why I'm thinking it's some shit like this, right? That's exactly what it is. You dirty little fuck. Like you said, this game wants you to think it's lying to you, because it is. It goes, oh, we put these two little purples together. They probably lump together, right? You gotta keep them in little groups of two. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Alright, so this solution is the exact same. Because we avoid all of those anyway. Right? Sorry, wait, hold on. I just gotta remember the shape. Go here, then go all the way up. That's right. Oops. No. Stop. Yeah, you're not fooling me with that one. I did the hard solve the first time. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, or do you mean did you solve this on your first try? Because I'm very impressed. Have to head to work. Good luck on the stream. Thank you, Mice Man. Thank you for popping in, if only for a moment before work. Have fun lifting things up and putting things down. There are two solutions to that one. Oh, really? What's the other solution? I'm gonna get see, the problem is if I start thinking about that, I'm gonna get like stuck on it. I'm gonna I'm gonna be like, hold on, no guys, we can't progress the stream, I gotta figure out the other one. Okay, so I wanna test something. Okay, so while these don't have to follow the rules of these ones, they are still, like, if there is another color that matches them, they still have to be isolated in groups of two from it. Okay. Oh, well, yeah, but that works because they're orange. Mm-hmm. But this wouldn't work because they're with the... Yeah. This has extra room than this puzzle, though. That is a curious one. Oh, weird. Hold on a minute. Is this gonna be like a... I think I know what's going on here. And if it is, I don't like it. I don't know how I can do that, though. I was going to say, is it saying that you can match them to these? Like, they don't have to be with each other if there's the same color. Overthinking. I'm overthinking. What if you completely block the stars from the squares? If I was to do that like this, right? I now cannot separate these two black and white dots, which would make it a failure. I could try to do like something like that, but then they need to be groups of two, so that doesn't work either. No, because that needs to get cut. This needs to happen, right? At some point, way overthinking. What am I overthinking? Straight up. That's what I thought. You've already seen all that you need for this. Well, I know. The last two puzzles taught you everything. Yeah, so this puzzle taught me that these get lumped together in groups of two, and that they still have to be because I tried this as the solution, and it said that it was wrong because there was whites, right? This teaches me... But this teaches me that... Yeah, they don't have to be separated if they're different colors, right? So it's like, oh yeah, these, unlike the squares, you don't need to separate these, which is true. These told me that you have to separate them if they're the same color because they need the group of two. So... so I'm stupid. So I'm stupid. So essentially what it boils down to is that I'm stupid. So basically if you want to, if it's the exact same solution to the puzzle, because I'm stupid. That's basically what we're learning here, is that I'm stupid. Yeah, this is getting into where I thought this was going, where you have to start matching these with these, you know what I mean? Or, like, no, wait, hold on. It would have to be, like, this? No, wait, hold on. Right, because this can happen. So these needs to be split. You are not overthinking this one. That's fair. Also, take a sip. Yeah, so this... Oh, did I spill tea on my desk? What the fuck? Was this the water when I moved my water out of the way? No, it's definitely tea. I spilled tea. Oops. Clean that up real quick. Okay. So what needs to happen here is these need to get split. These don't need to get split. That doesn't matter. But I need to somehow lump one of these in with this guy so that it's in a group of two. So like this? No. That won't work because this is here. Ghosting. Hello, ghosting. I assume I'm saying that right. Please correct me if I'm not. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. But if I do like this, or wait, what did I just have? I just did this, right? But that's wrong. Are you enjoying the game? I am. I'm struggling in a good way. You know what I mean? Like I'm burning brain cells on this game. But I'm having a lot of fun with it. I think this game is very, very interesting. And I think the things that it plays with are very fun for me to overthink. Homesick from work, so ups and downs here. Yeah, I was gonna say, definitely ups and downs for that. I'm sorry you're feeling sick, but I'm glad I can entertain you in the meantime. I say right before you watch me flounder at this and throw your phone against the wall. No, happy to have you here. Thank you. Okay, but the problem is that this needs to happen. And it can't just be this. So it needs to be... Can't be that, because there's too many. So what if I did like this, right? Fuck. Oh, I felt that. I felt that one. Just for a moment. Just for a moment. No, because you need it to come like either up through here. Like this is one where it needs to go up because you can't get... If you turn, you can't get both. If you go straight and turn, you can't get to here. Like that. Yep. I have to actually like think about the puzzle. Smile. Is that it? Wait. It's oddly random easy puzzle? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So now, can we do the exact same thing again? We can't. We can't because since they both need a partner, they have to be each other's partner because there's only 3. But that means that as long as they're together and isolated from this pink, that follows the rules. So like this. Yep. This has to be connected here. Ooh. That's a weird one. I was gonna do this, but you can't. So it has to be like this. So that it isolates from those greens. Grab you. Pull you around. Yep, like that. Alright. We got a bunch of exit points here. These can be... Wait, can I just do this? Is this a... Okay, don't overthink it. These have to be together. Yeah. These. This. Yeah. Yeah. All right, Cam. All right, Cam. You're trying to dazzle me. Okay. So these need to be split. Yeah. 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 Easy. Oh my god, dude. Flying right now. This is not the same solution because there is now this piece here. But we can do this. Can't do that. Nope, we can do this. Yeah. We can do... Okay. Alright. Nope. Sorry. That's not what I meant to do. I meant... Oh, that wouldn't work anyway because it's right next to some other pieces. You are interesting. Oh. Right here. Yeah. Yeah, the goal of these spiky ones, all the puzzle is to trick you into thinking that you have to separate them, but you don't. That's like the only part of this puzzle. Oh, now they've reversed them. So this is grouped. Can I do like this? That's crazy. That's crazy. We have those orange triangles again that I don't know what they mean. And that is... Okay, we got more to do. Is this where I get taught them? Okay, so these mean that they have to be in groups of 2. What does a triangle mean? A triangle means that you can't have the line pointing where the triangle is. Yep. I'm the best to ever do it. What does that mean? Is it because the line and the triangle are the same color? Is that... It's like, oh, don't let it point to the line. I don't know. Why can I see here? What does this do for me? What am I gaining? Oh, I see you. Hey, look at the ground over there. Yeah. I see that. Except there's a split. There's a split. Where is that projecting from? No, that doesn't matter. This is the puzzle because it's letting me do it. I just need to... Tree statue man. Hi, tree statue man. Do I have to do this on the ground? I feel like I have to do this on the ground. Can I get to the ground? I mean, I was on it at one point. This is not the ground. This is... I don't know where I ended up. What is this? Yeah. Oh, that opens the door. On a timer. Got it. I probably don't have enough time to get there now, but I know that for the future. Where do you lead? There's a bridge here that I haven't gotten the panels for. Okay, we're getting into dots and shit. This is probably next area. So, let me try to just go down. I'm just trying to go down real quick. Tree, if you wouldn't mind just letting me down real quick. If you wouldn't mind, I just want to go down real quick. I'm going up. I'm going up. I don't want to go up, I want to go down. Can I go down? This way. No, see, now I'm crossing a body of water that I can't. Okay, we're just gonna keep going and assume that someday I'll be able to touch that shadow. Up we go. So that is the door. The door that probably has the thing in it. You are a tree dweller now. I am simply... I speak for the trees. Let me go. Stop. Let me go. Which way was it? I don't remember. This way? Yes, here we go. So. Oop. Like this, because these don't matter in terms of colors touching. Okay, I am being taught. Touching colors do not matter. How do I do this? Like this. Because again, the game wants you to assume that you have to lump those together, but you don't. Nope, not same solution. Not exactly. Close. Close. It's another one of these fucking things. No, it's not? Wait. Oh, because these are isolated. These are isolated. Hold on. No, no, no. Alright, game. Alright, alright. You got me. It's like this. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Yes. Now this is easy. Now this is less easy. Nope. 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 So again, I feel like it's not going to be these groups of two because this game loves that. They love laughing at you. Oh, that's so close. They're just so frustratingly close. No, 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 no. You saw the vision. You saw the vision, but these have to be. It's the same thing. These are. It's so close. I'm like one away, but I can't split those. Start doing something counterintuitive. Going up this way. No. Easy. No. It's actually surprisingly close. Take a sip. Reset the brain a little bit. So, the answer is this. No. So, the... I feel like it's this and this one, right? And this one. I just don't know how to, like, get... Does the previous solution work? No. No, that doesn't work. That one doesn't work either. No, you're lying to me. You're lying to me, and I don't like it. Feels like the hand should do that drinking bird animation when I sip. Oh, just like the bobbing, like... I do like that. That is actually really fun. Because I wanted to add a sip, like, sprite for him. I was thinking, like, having a little mug or something. But maybe I put the mug at, like, ground level and have the hand just dip into it like the sipping bird. That's not a bad idea. I might do that. That's pretty funny. The little sipping bird bob. Blue boy, I almost said blue tube, blue toy boob. Dude, sorry. I need to, like, stop looking at my screen for a minute. Blue boy tube. Welcome. Raid. Raid. How's it going? I hope your day's going well. Thanks for swinging in. Like I said, I've been very surprised at the witnesses' drawl. I've had a lot of raids in the last couple streams. Folks just like checking the witness tag, I guess, but I appreciate it. Hello, all the new folks. Welcome in. No, because see, that will force that. No, no, no. Nope. 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 Can you stare into my soul? No, I don't. Cool. Not a lot of witness streams going on these days, and when there's still people out there who enjoy it when it pops up. No, it's yeah, I know it's really cool to see. Because this game was made what like 2016 or something, so like it's it's cool that there's a lot of people that really like it still to the point of like, oh man, someone new is streaming The Witness, dude. I gotta check it out. That's awesome. Like I said, I'm having a really fun time with it. And I'm just like I say it every stream. I'm just glad I'm entertaining enough where I'm just staring at this puzzle like, and like everyone's just like, yes, I like this. I like this. Which is exactly what I'm about to do now, where I can't. Oh my god, wait. No, no! I thought I had it. No, it was so close. This tiny little sliver. Can I do like this? Oh, fuck. So it's falling apart. It's falling apart. It wouldn't matter anyway because I have to go up here. I like the part where he doesn't get the puzzle. Shut up! Man, this one's fucking me up. Hold on. Is there a way to like keep... No. Like, I can't keep these, right? Do you need help from an expert? The expert's just gonna say, like, look down, idiot, and then there's, like, 5 puzzles deep. There's gonna be, like, the answer. Yeah, to be fair, I would... Maybe a hint. Maybe a hint on this one. Because I feel like either this is really obvious, and I'm an idiot, or it's really hard, and I'm just struggling, because my brain is falling into the trap of, like, the same solution over and over again. God, that feels so close. But it's not, because this is trapped. Have you tried drawing the line in the right place? You know, I was gonna try that next. Start at the second vertical on the left. So, like, here. Start here. What does that allow me to do? No, hold on. That does allow me to isolate. You've got to be fucking with me. Oh my god. Oh my god. If you can't get it from there, I quit. No, it was really obvious. It was looked down. It was just the back and forth thing, but it was like, oh, 1 square removed. Oh my god. Oh, that was rough. The solution ends up being quite simple. Yeah, that was... Remember when I said check the previous solution? Shut up! Shut up! I'm losing it. That was rough. To be fair, I think this game makes you smart and then humbles you abruptly. I love this game, like, as much as it hurts me inside. I love this game's ability to stump you with an easy puzzle. And obviously this is not an easy puzzle. There's a lot going on. It's really hard to fall into, right? But let me sip real quick. Take a little sip. But I love that all it did with this was just take... Nope. All it did was just take the back and forth solution and just make you have to skip these corners. That's all the puzzle was. but because it just puts so many dots on the screen, it just like stumps you with like a really easy answer. This game's ability to do that is genuinely awe-inspiring sometimes. Nope, I didn't even see that. Right, because as we learned, you don't have to separate the colors. Yeah, oh, I get it! Wait, no, I don't. Exactly. Exactly correct. Yeah, now this is the game being like, hey, remember, you don't have to separate the colors. Except you do have to separate those colors. Wait, what? Oh, it's doing the fucking... it's doing the thing where it's like... You know what I mean? Where it's like, oh, you think you gotta separate them like that. But it's gonna be some, like... insane... No, because those touch. I played this solo no help, and sometimes I got stuck in a puzzle for hours, only to go to sleep, wake up the next day to immediately see the obvious solution. No, and that's... I was gonna say, and I feel like I'd be in the exact same boat, because this brain requires... this brain... See, I'm already losing my mind. This game requires so much of your brain, in terms of just processing how the pieces fit together, that, like, a couple hours in, my brain just becomes literal goo, a little pile of goo, and I will start, like, stumbling on really easy puzzles. Like, not like the previous one. I mean, like, actually easy puzzles. And that's when it gets to the point where I'm like, I gotta, like, stop the stream here. Because I see it when I go back and watch the VODs of, like, me slowly getting dumber over the course of the stream. And I feel like it'd be the exact same boat where I, like, if I stopped in the middle of an area, I would just come back to it the next day and be like, oh, yeah, duh, easy. But obviously, because I want to kind of finish the areas on a stream, I get to the point where I'm like, chat, my brain stopped working. I need some help. I would leave one area, go to another, and come back, and it was just so obvious. I know, it's again, this game's ability to just hurt you is very sorry, I was saying a sentence and then I, like, locked into the puzzle. This game's ability to hurt you is very fascinating because it, like, does such a good job of it. Hint, lines can be both horizontal and vertical. What? What? Yeah, because if I'm just trying to, like, split... Hint, you can draw lines. Oh my god. That actually almost looked right for just, like, a second. You know what I mean? It's interesting because if I split these... There is no way... Like, I have to go this way, right? Or this way. But if I do this, these pieces touch the ones on the left. If I do this, these pieces touch the ones on the left. So it can't be this way. Unless I go this way, then these pieces touch. So it's gotta be... If I do this, there's 3 in a row. If I do this, there's guaranteed to be a bunch, so it can't be that. You almost had it. I think I see it. Wait. Did I actually? So I said I did this, right? That's connected. So this isolates those. I can't go back and do that. Just 3 in a row. That was what I was doing, right? It was this. Stop. Mouse. Okay. It was this I was demonstrating. One of the starts you said it couldn't be was literally the way to solve it. I do that a lot, don't I? I just shut it down. Okay, so I said it can't be this because if I go this way, those stay connected. If I go this way, those stay connected. And if I go this way, those stay connected. Like this, these, and these. Because if I go down, I've isolated this one star, so that doesn't work. If I go this way, I cannot isolate these from each other. And if I go this way, that's 3 in a row. So it can't be this way that I go. Like, actually can't be that way. Yeah. So I could go up. Those stay connected. I could go left. There's no way to disconnect these. Yes, there is. Damn it! Damn it! There's no way. Shut up. I don't like your tone. I don't like your tone. Hello. Okay, well, that leads me to believe that there's a fucking environment puzzle here. Hi, Neilmu. How's it going? Welcome aboard. Is there a puzzle anywhere? There's that puzzle over there again, but it's still blocked. There's an obelisk here. I'm the puzzle. You already mentioned something that you need to address. I did. What the hell? Stop. Like, it's that, but it's still blocked from this angle. And every time I click, it pulls me to you for some reason. Because it's not a circle, I can't really see it. Um, oh, there would be a bridge here that I haven't turned on because there's wires that lead, I think, back to the other area. There's also you. There's you. This is probably wrong. 2 and 3. These are not the same. So they are colored dots, but they're not the same. These are the, like, Tetris pieces ones. So, like, my big thing is I've been wondering, like, oh, do you need to, like, isolate them to that shape, right? But that's can't be it because you can't do that here. I know nothing about the Tetris pieces. I don't know if I need to know them to solve this. I don't know them. Unless this is teaching me them. I haven't been taught these yet. Okay, so I'm not supposed to be here yet. Got it. So the thing that I actually need to address is the other thing that was over here. Up here. I was just curious if that was teaching me Tetris, but it wasn't. Okay, I need to... Go, 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 go. I think I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. Fuck! Okay, so hold on. So that door leads to here, which leads to that tree, which leads to the purple. Wait, no, was I going the right way? Purple leads there, leads back around. Let me test this out first. So before I open this door, I go down that door. Purple. I think I was going the right way. Purple. Go across. Yep. I think that was the right way. Damn. I just forgot where it was. Alright. What? Oh, there we go. I went backward. Oops. You will soon learn that Goosehand's biggest flaw is his ability to navigate, because I can't navigate for shit. I am directionally challenged. Alright. Go, 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 go. Purple. Upstairs. Purple. That doesn't seem like it's the right path then. Because that... I feel like I was pretty on the dot there. Well, is there another path? If you can't make it in time, you don't have the right path. That's okay. That makes sense. There is... That path is too long. That's what I figure. I still don't know what this puzzle was for. Is there another way to get there? Purple. What the? Is there a way to get up here? No. Maybe. I see like a silver thing. No, but it's not the same as that. There's that there. Wait a minute. I saw this earlier and I was like, oh, that's how I'm supposed to like open the door. Like later. But now I'm wondering, can I just do it through that hole? Will I be able to see the whole puzzle at any point? Can't like crouch. Maybe not. I don't think I have a gap big enough. Because I can, you know, interact with it, but... I feel like this is what the game kind of wants me to do, right? I just don't know if I'm doing it right. Because the game is like, oh, there's only one path here that's from that tree. But guess what? It's way too long, so how are you going to fix it? We put a bunch of foliage so that it blocks this puzzle here. You know what I'm saying? And then it gives you like a little tantalizing little hole and goes like, hey, same door puzzle right here. No, I don't know. Is there another? Nope. Oh. I can go over here. Go back to that dead-end bridge. The dead-end bridge. Oh, like the one... That one over there? How do I get there again? I think that was... This way? Right? Yes. Yeah. So I'm here. There's another puzzle over there. I think I'm too far away to solve that. Oh no, I'm not. Huh. Take a close look at the last few panels. I feel like you're giving me a hint that is ultimately making me more confused. I'm like, I feel like I'm like, oh yeah, I think I'm picking up what you're putting down, except I'm not, because I have no fucking clue. Here. I did solve that from over here. That's pretty hype. Specifically the third from last. Orange, pink, green. Yeah, I figure it's these trees, right? So that's the green tree. It's the pink tree and the orange tree. It's telling me the path. Starting from... It would be... like here. Oh, I'm just getting a better view. Goose, goose. What? What? Oh, it has multiple solutions. Oh yeah, because I pointed out it has multiple exit points. Oh. Oh, you already mentioned something that you haven't addressed yet, which is the multiple entrance points. You're right. I completely just forgot that that was a thing. You're right. You're right. You're right, you're right, you're right, you're right. I already solved this, though. Feeling kind of hype about that. That's pretty cool. I solved you from a distance. There's only the one solution, right? Yeah. Well, so then we should go this way. I tried to be purposely vague in lieu of being very heavy-handed. No, I appreciate that. There were just so many things that I addressed previously that I hadn't tended to, so I was like racking my brain of like, what did I talk about? I completely even forgot that this had multiple solutions. You're so right. So this path, does this do anything for me? Like, what does this do? If anything. Nothing. I think this is just... like, you see... I think the problem is because I went straight first, I didn't even think about the fact that it could go the other ways. Whereas, like, if I had gone, like, this way first, and it went off to the side and it was a dead end, I was like, oh, yeah. You know, duh. Oops. Stop. Yeah. So this needs to go this way. So that I can connect to here. Now, that being said, this has another area that I need to get to. There's a cable here. But like, okay, there we go. I wonder why that... Oh, it's just like here's solution 1, solution 2. Okay. Didn't realize they hummed. I think this might be all you can do in this area without learning Tetris. Oh, okay, so I have gotten kind of as far as I can. Okay, so Tetris is going to give me a shorter path to that door. I gotta go learn We've seen Tetris pieces come up a billion times. I gotta go learn this fucking Tetris. Where do I learn Tetris? So where does this take me? I get so distracted. Like, I'll just walk around. I'll be like, ooh, pretty. And then I'll, like, lose track of where I am. Can this take me down to where that puzzle is? It sure can. Oh, come on. There you go. Got it. So what are you... Oh, it's this. It's like making a perfect circle with the branches. That's fun. Do you want to know where to learn Tetris? Yes, actually. I would love that. Because I've stumbled into it so many times. Your next areas are Orange Forest to get into the quarry, or a Colored Swamp to learn Tetris. Okay. Swamp. So this is Orange Forest, which would get me into the quarry. Colorful Swamp. Is that over this way? No. Maybe. Maybe, but what is over this way? That leads up to the final, like, mountain thing. I thought there was a path over here. I just want to see what it is. Unless this leads me to the swamp. Oh, no, this is definitely Colorful Swamp. Here we go. Yep, yeah, there you go. There's your stuff. Corey needs Tetris. Okay, good to know. Oops. Well, I know... I just want to see what's over here. I know that Tetris is needed for a lot of things, so... Hello. Giant rock woman. Am I just climbing the big mountain? I think I'm just climbing the big mountain now. Okay. Don't want. Don't want yet. Alright, let's do some Tetris. I think. Yeah, so... One square. Boom. I am the master of Tetris. One square. This will not work. So it is it's what I thought. The square, it needs to be isolated to that. So like this is the solution. This is the solution. Yeah, okay. So it needs to be 4 squares. Got it. So then this needs to be 3 over like that. Okay, so I am dividing them into their little Tetris section. This is all gonna be one big fucking puzzle by the time we're done here. Because there's fucking Tetris symbols. I see you. Okay. So this needs to be like this. But this needs to be like this. But now it's like a little T symbol. Yeah. So there are screens that I missed? Are there? Oh, there are. They loop around. Got it. Yeah, I would not make this screen active. I know that this cable just loops over here, but like when I walk over and I see an active screen, I will go to it. And maybe disable that screen until like I've done this. If I need this to do that. Ooh. Okay, what did that just teach me? that pieces in connected tiles are treated as one like Tetris piece. So like, oh, this is a two-piece now because there's a hole here. Could be that. It could also be that it's saying that this counts as a wall. Because it could also be saying that this counts as a wall. So like you got this. Sorry, oops. Yep. Wait. So this is where the interesting shit happened. Because like says the exact rule, immediately struggles to apply it in the next puzzle. What? That... Oh, okay. Well, so I'll explain why. I thought that it was saying since these are in the same box, as in because there's a split here that they're connected. What it's trying to teach me is if there are multiple Tetris pieces. Yes, got it. He was thinking it was the top. Exactly. I thought that since there was a gap here and these are quote-unquote like touching, that they became connected. What it's saying is you have to connect all the Tetris pieces. So this would be this. Got it. That makes so much more sense. This is teaching me that it doesn't have to be like the start of the squares. My apologies. No, you're fine. You're fine, because you saying that made me realize, like, what I was doing wrong. Like, it clicked for me. I'm like, wait, no, I wasn't applying it right. So there. No problem at all. Yeah, also, sorry, every stream that this happens, I go to Twitch in the bot, and I try to tell it to ignore clip links. And for some reason, it just ignores whatever inputs I put in for that. So I'm sorry. Yeah, post the clips on the Discord. I don't know why the bot will not let you have it. You have a bot? What's all the commands? Exclamation point Discord has the link to the Discord. Exclamation point VOD or exclamation point VODs, I believe both work. And they go to the VOD channel. And then exclamation point... What is the last one? Is it... I think if you do... Exclamation point... Did I do links? No. What did I do? I have a command that is all commands. Why do I not remember what it is? Can I edit it from inside OBS? Because that would be great. Probably not. Yeah, it's supposed to give you a list of commands, but I think Stream Elements is taking a piss. I have no clue why Stream Elements does the way that it does. Is it not link? Is it just... Okay, I have no clue. Or no, is the last one donate? I think it's donate. Yeah, it is. So it's just VODs. Commands only work if you set it up, I think. I thought I had it set up is the problem, but... I'm gonna have to go back into Stream Elements after and look at it. I think it's just donate for the Stream Elements tip link, but otherwise it's just the Discord and the VODs. Because that's the only links that I really have. Yeah, so this is saying that they can be... This is saying that they can't be part of the same shape? Yeah, so this is telling me that I can combine them and that it doesn't matter... Oh, so is this telling me that it doesn't matter? It's the same solution? Got it. Okay. So the positioning of these do not matter at all. It's just telling me that the solution will combine these Tetris pieces. So this would be like this. Even if it's not a part of it. So this would... But... Yeah, I was gonna say, unless the line separates them... That makes it more... interesting. Yeah, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Because these are now... When they're grouped together, it's fine. So this needs to have its 2 block. But... The 2 block... It can't have extraneous... It can't have extraneous shit. Yeah. You can do this, Goop's brain. Goop's brain. I know I'm Goop brain right now. So if they both have to be... their own areas, right? Let me just go back real quick. Yeah, all the extraneous shit's cut out. There, within an area that the line defines. So it would lead you to believe that this has to be... It's like sculpting stone. Take out the parts that shouldn't be there. Yeah, because you know what you want the end result to look like. So you have to... Got it. Got it. Got it. Yep, I was just... I was trying to see the vision, but I got it. I got it. Because what I was thinking that this was trying to teach me is that if they're separated by the line, that they need to be their own little areas. But no, that's not what this was trying to teach me. This was trying to teach me that all of these pieces should, like, form the little Tetris figure. And that I need to cut out the extraneous. So now that I know this, this will be a lot easier, I say. Because this is now a valid solution, and this is now a valid solution. That lit something. What did you light? What did you light? Try the other one. The other what? Is there another solution spot? No. Oh, right, because there are two solutions. No, there are not two solutions. There are two solutions. Sorry, I'm stupid. Oops. It's because I went to the wrong place. Got it. Look at the ground real quick. Yeah. Yep. That's what, I was saying, oh, this is all gonna be one puzzle because of these squares. It's not that I have to solve it from somewhere, it's that this will, like, oh, I've lumped this in with this side, so yeah. Yep. Got it. It's teal time. Actually, it's tea time. Okay, so that's locked. This is Wawa. Can't go there. Up we go. Okay, so we have a puzzle that looks like this. Why not? Because it's a part of the same shape. You're right. So these would have to be, because they're at the bottom. Oh, I'm stupid because what I did was wrong. It should be this. No, it. So this is the 4x4. But I would need to trim this off. Because what I just did, the solution I just gave, if I remember correctly, was I was like, oh, it's this because it has the pieces in it. But that doesn't make any sense because there's this extraneous here. There's 3, 4. The 4... These are in positions in which they have to kind of go here, here, and here. For some of these, it can be useful to have a piece of paper or a drawing app. That's true, yeah, and I feel like I'm gonna get there. If not now, then soon. Must be tea time for all. I've returned from getting tea. What kind of tea do you have? I usually just have like a black decaf for stream. Every now and again I get fancy with an Earl Grey, but like today I was like, oh, I still have some of this like peppermint chamomile, so I was just like, I should probably blow through the rest of these. But I'm always curious to know what kind of tea people drink. I just like to drink stuff that doesn't have caffeine. I can't do caffeine. Mint. I love mint. We love mint. What I don't love is this. Ooh. You. Yeah, see, the problem is that would be correct. But I can't do that. Oh, here's this too. Wait, what the fuck? Hold on. Oh, no, I got it. My brain just spit up its lunch for a minute there. Okay, hold on. So, like, this is the shape that it seems to be telling me to construct, right? This one just opens a path to another area. Yeah, I just figured I'd try it because it looked, I could see the solution to this puzzle. But now, I don't. Because this has to be, again, based off its position. See, the thing that I'm struggling with these puzzles, and I feel like it's just, like, my brain just not hitting them right, is that I feel like some of these are in quote-unquote impossible positions. You know what I mean? Where, like, for example, in order to get this piece, like, you have to do this. There is no other way to make this piece than to not have the lines here. You don't have to go this exact path, but I just mean the lines have to hit these parts at some point. Or not because you have this piece, right? Or not because you have this piece, right? So eventually we start getting to like that sculpting, right? Where you have to like unsculpt all the shit. But if you start doing that, you can't get here. The piece position is not necessarily related to how it fits into the actual solution. That is true, but it has to be a part of the shape, right? And so the only, like, because this is in the position that it's in, like, you can't go here. You can't go here. Like, it has to be these pieces. Unless you're saying, like, oh, I can rotate it. As long as they are closed in by the line, it is a valid answer. Correct. Yes. You can't rotate. That's what I figure. You can't rotate these ones. I'm scared about your wording on that. I don't like your wording on that. But like, yeah, don't smile at me all coy. I clocked that. No, I know. You can't, like, separate them either because they're... I don't... I'm gonna say I don't like it when, and what I mean by that is I love it when, but it's frustrating. When they do this, where they just take the same puzzle and then they just shrink it down to just like one less room, And they're just like, oh yeah, it should be easy, you know, because you already solved it. It feels like the game is mocking me. Because it's like, oh yeah, it's just the same exact puzzle. Time to cut out some pieces of paper and figure this out. I've got sticky notes on my desk. Big thing of sticky notes. Oh, the game is absolutely mocking you. I know it is. Fuckers. Okay, part of me wants to make this really overly complicated. This is a very different solution to the one next to it. Yeah, no, absolutely. I see it. I see it. Now I'm just angry. I'm just raging. But it can't because these need to go. These two pieces need to go. How can I do this? There's no this here will not work. So I feel like what it wants from me is to somehow split these into separate like pieces, like to have somehow have this be isolated. But that's also not gonna work because it's got to be touching. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, this is a bad one to get to during the brain goo portion of today's stream. Is this easier or harder? Like, oh man, oh, the smoke. I can hear, it's billowing. It's billowing out of me. So like, if I was to do, again, it's impossible, but I'm just saying if I was to do like, go down from here, that wouldn't count because this is not included in the lines. So again, this has to be this shape. There's no other way you can put this in a 4 horizontally. It has to be here. However, if this shape is here, hop in a call with you and give you hints in a mean way. Just be like, you idiot! You absolute buffoon! Well, okay. Here's the only hint that I feel like I need right now. That bold statement, I know. So, is the way of thinking where I see this, right? And I say, this has to be this shape. Because there's no other way that this can fit in a 4 across. Is that correct or incorrect thinking? Stop putting the shapes where they are. So what you're saying, if I'm understanding this right, is as long as the solution has these shapes in it and encompasses them in the line, it works. This doesn't have to be a part of the 4x4 as long as it's incorporated in with the 4x4. So like if I was to do this, or this would be wrong actually because, yeah, because this. So it has to include, okay, so the answer to get there has to include 3. It's got to be like, You were closer with that one, though. Oh, doing like this? Yeah, because it's the oh yeah, okay. I'm now understanding that like it doesn't have to be with it. My problem is since they cut this, because I would have just done like obviously, but I'm saying I would have done this, right? But that also would have been wrong because this tile is extraneous. So how? Oh, no. I was gonna do this, because then it has the 4 and the 2 threes, but again, this is now not encompassed. Did you solve the other one? No, I figured that this one might be a little easier into wrapping my head around this concept it's trying to teach me. So close. I know, I feel like I'm starting to get it. Oh, there you go. Got it. Got it. Okay. Got it. Because I forgot that going this way still counts. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I'm warming up to it. I know the VOD watchers are skipping rapidly through this part of the video. Okay, so this has to be this. Why not? Because there's overlap. Yeah. Because there's overlap. Yeah, it can't be, there can't be the 3 mixing into the 4. It's got to be both. Yeah, 3 long, not too long. Yep. So it's the exact same puzzle, but I can't solve it this way, which means that this would assumedly be involved in the solution. Easy. No. So these two have to be together if they're going to be a part of it. Like, you can't split these. If this was 4, there's a 3. Can't split here. Can't split here because then that isolates it. If the 4 is here, no. Type exclamation point hint to give him a hint. Oh man, I wish to be that easy. Like, that's legal and works. I just can't solve it. I lied. I lied. Me when I lie. Okay, so it needs to have 4 across, 3 up. Man, the fact that I can't cut here hurts. That works? What works? Goose, type exclamation point hint to get a hint. I'm gonna fall for his clever ruse. Hint. He's just gonna say, I lied. You. That's the hint. Oh, you're such a fucking dick. You're so right. God damn it. That was easy. Nope. Wait, why not? 3, 3. Oh, because it's a part. Sorry. I went 1 too low. It was easy. It was easy. Oh, I'm in the brain goo. I'm in the fucking brain goo. Okay, so it gets a 2, a 1, and a 4. No, but that doesn't, like, keep them. I feel like this is one of the, like... Four. Now, that's the only hint you get. Now I get to sit and tell you how you're doing it wrong. Not like that. Nope. Incorrect. Yeah, that's how I'll become a master puzzle solver, is if I just have like a guy I hire to stand behind me, and every time I go to try, like, I go like, nope. You're doing it wrong. Just prevents me from just like, please stop. I'm so scared. So we've got a 2, a 1, and a 4. That's... easy. Boom. Did you try connecting them? No, I didn't. So, I need to get to the end with a 4 block, a 1 block, and a 2 block. But I can't just be like, yeah, look, there you go, because it isolates this. So I need this involved. So I could do... I couldn't do that because it isolates that too. Could I do this? No, because it'll isolate that 4. This is killing me. Sorry, I just ate a hair. You know, all the hair that I have on my hand. Got it. It's like... No, I don't have it. Because I was like, oh, this is the shape right here. But then, can't solve. This one took me way longer than it should have. I think these puzzles are the most difficult ones to do in your head, and you're close with that. Yeah, like, I feel like that's... I feel like I'm so close. I feel like I'm, like, right there with this one, but it's... Nothing is quite working. These are the most difficult ones to do in your head. The problem is that I don't have a good way on stream to do this that won't take forever. You know what I mean? Let me try something. Screenshot. Why would you put the text there? Why would you put text there? Screenshot. There we go. Okay. I want to try something. I want to try something and see if this will be easy to do on stream to allow my, like, thinking to be more visible. Sorry, I'm setting something up that might help us later. Maybe. Who knows? Okay, let's Okay. Can I make this work well with the stream? Yeah, that's good enough. That works. Sure. So, this is what I was going to try to do here. Do you see what I'm do you see what I'm trying to do here? I'm trying to maybe play around with this a little bit. You see the vision. I'm glad you see the vision. This is a 4. Alright, now oops. I have to let's just make this slightly transparent. We're gonna have some fun with this. We're gonna clearly I'm not gonna be able to do this without this help here. So let's do it. So I've got my pieces. This is a new approach, but that's what I like to see. Good. I'm glad. So we've got like this, right? And then let me go real quick here. Get my paintbrush and make it white so that I can do like lines. We're really gonna go all in today, folks. You were here. You were here to see it. Yeah, like so if I was to do like this, that wouldn't work because of this here. Except I need to not hit rectangle select. It would be nice. What are the shortcuts for this? It's M and K. Okay. Nope, not that. I meant it's M and B. M and B. You could tell if it works without trying it when all the pieces are covered. Yeah, exactly. So what we could try to do is this. No, that doesn't work. Because I was going to go here. Could you do something like this? Oops, shit. No, because there's no way to hit this with both. If I did... If I swapped these... That works. In the shape sense. But now if I was to go to the brush... Now we see our problem, right? Now how to draw a line. See, like you can't... There's no way to get... Yeah, there's not a way... There is a way that we could do this. There it is. There it is. I could solve it here. Yeah, yep. I got it. Got it. That it definitely does make it significantly easier. All right. Well, you guys know what we're doing. You guys know what's up. Okay, so this is gonna be interesting for sure. There are 3 solutions to that. I don't want to think about how there are so many options that I could have taken. That hurts me inside. It hurts me inside. Okay, so now we're gonna do this. Then we're gonna do... This is Goose figures out how to make paint.net interesting live on stream. Perfect. Now we duplicate that. Perfect. Apologies, trying to inflict no pain. No, listen. It's my, as the streamer, it is my job to be to be in pain. That is what entertains the masses. That is funny though. The fact that I solved that puzzle in such a long time, like it took so long to solve. To be fair, I'm doing it now in a better way, but like the fact that it took me a while and then it's like, oh yeah, there were multiple solutions. That's crazy to me. That's nuts. Okay, so let's get these going here. So we've got some situations happening here. We could try this, right? Then maybe like this. maybe like this. And then we take that twofer. Oh no, but the twofer is what was connecting that to that. So that doesn't work. I was going to say like this. But that doesn't work. We could put the twofer here. The 3 here. And not do that because that's wrong. The fact that all of these are going to be hit makes me think that we should separate them with the line somehow. Like if I was to say, take this and put this here, and then just solely focus on like this, could I do, oops, could I do like, no, because sorry, this has to, hold on, that's something though. If I was to take this, put this here, put you here, wait, hold on. That actually just, I think, did that just do it? No. Close. So close. No segregation, Goose. We've moved past that as a society. I have no comments on that. But if I move this, that isolates that. I just had a vision. And the vision's that I'm stupid. Hold on, it's right here. If I do this, then use the twofer. Yep. There it is. Ignore my ugly ass line. Was it that? Yep. Oh, shit. Sorry, hold on. I keep forgetting that it's not gonna do it automatically. Here you go. All I did was just plug it in. Yeah. And then this lit up. Okay, this puzzle is hoofda. Alright, it's a little hoofda. Let's, just to get my bearings here, let's solve this one. Go back to window capture. Look at this ugly ass. Just smush you. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. There we go. Okay, so now you're gone. You're gone. You're gone. You are here. Yep. Then we'll make a duplicate of you and mirror it to do this one and this one. And then we just need a 4 guy. If I can go to my tools and not be bad. Okay. Oh, guys, this is the solution. It's so simple. Just draw 2 squares. Okay, so now we've got this one. Where we have like this piece. Maybe like that hits that. That wouldn't work. That would work. Wow, it was like right in front of me when I just do it this way. You know what it is? You know what I'm realizing, chat? Like, there it is. It's just that. It's so easy. Such an easy puzzle, Smile. Why am I a man with aphantasia who can't picture things in his mind trying to, like, do this the hard way? Sorry, I, like, tabbed out. Like, the moment I can visually represent something, it becomes so easy. But I'm, like, trying to do it in my head where I can't picture things in my head. I don't know if you guys know what aphantasia is. It's like, if you can, like, you've probably seen it because it's been memed to hell now. Like, the whole, like, oh, you can't spin an apple in your brain. You can't make a cow green. No, I can't. I can't do that. I can't see shit in my head. So it is just funny that I'm like sitting here like trying to force it when so obviously I could just be using a visual medium. This was just to go another way. I don't have aphantasia, but I also had to use a pen and paper. Which, to be fair, I'm not saying that's like the only reason for it. I'm just saying like, man, it's so much easier with... So this is just this. I love that after all of that pain and suffering, I just get like, fill in the blank. Oh, dude, Claude, have aphantasia gang you tried? What the fuck? I know what it is. I have it. That's why I mentioned pen and paper. I can do some of these in my head due to practice. Yeah. No, exactly. It's just so interesting that, like... Oh. Hello. Yay. It's just so interesting that I'm, like, sitting here like, I'm like, oh yeah, duh, I forgot. I can't see shit in my brain. So that's... 2, 1, 1, 4, yeah. Like, these easier ones I can do. Like, I can logic through these, right? Like, you have your 4 here, you have your 3. But these have a... Does this need to have a gap? Is that what this is teaching me? So would this be like... Or is this just saying it needs 2 instances of this? No, but it's saying... No, it's not, because it's saying it needs to fit that shape. There is a gap. Yeah, there has to be a gap. So, this would be this, and then there's the gap. But then where's the 3? Okay, this might be one where I just, for the sake of time and energy. Let me just put this in my Bwayne house. There we go. In my mind palace. Paint.net, aka my mind palace. Let's just do this. Shapes. We've got a 3 by 3 corner. We've got a 3. I know this is slanted technically, so it's not going to be perfect, but you get the point. And then you've got a... Is that... That's actually... Sorry, because I'm also realizing that's 2 gap. So that's actually a gap of... like this. That is not a block gap. Also, for me, it's just a little easier to make these slightly transparent. I don't know why. I don't really need to, but I'm going to. That's actually really hard to see. So I'm actually going to, even though it's not, I was trying to keep it like in theme, but I'm just gonna like make these slightly orange. There we go. That's easier. The gap is too wide. That's correct. Yeah, that's really helpful to know, actually. So it has to be like here or here. Right? Like it's got to be one of these. But the problem is this guy. What the fuck are you doing? Like, unless it's... Because these... Don't rotate them. I didn't tell you to do that. They could go in the middle. You know what? I'm going to make this even easier on myself. I don't know why I wasn't doing this before. I'm just gonna make these all different colors so that you can actually see what the fuck I'm doing. Isn't that so cool? We're learning colors again. Yippee. Goose is fucking... There we go. Goose's inability to make things visually like work. Okay. So this has to be... Because of these 2 wide blocks, these have to be like here. Is this the solution? Let's find out. If I go to B for brush. So if I was to go like this, no, because this is still here. What if I moved these down? Did it like that? This isn't covered. So it has to be... So, what do you mean, so, Uh-huh. Shut up. Let's try... No, because there's no way to do a 3 here. Like, this feels... Chat, who's gonna tell him that I'm right? That this is the correct answer? And then I'm just stupid? Future you is going to be upset with current you. Chat, he doesn't know. I don't like this. I'm scared. Everyone's looking at me funny. No. The sentence future you is gonna be upset with current you is so funny because you're so right. I know that when Hedge is watching this back, and she's probably yelling at her screen right now. Hi. Hi. Take a sip. Yeah, let me not look at this for a second. That I'm gonna be sitting down next to her and I'm gonna be like, what the fuck, you idiot. You moron. Try drawing a line. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys. You know what it is? You know what it is? It's because this overlapped here. And it made me like think, you know what I mean? Like if this was like this, I would have seen it. Yeah, future you, future me, already really pissed it past me. Hasn't even been like 5 minutes. Yeah, so what was it? It was this. There you go. Wow. Wait, no, it was this. What was it? Oh. Sorry. Wait, window capture. Oh, now where the fuck am I? No. Hold on. There you go. There you go. Yeah, Pass Goose. I kind of like that guy. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Why is it diagonal? Nope, go back. I walked past panels. I keep missing panels. They just keep blending into shit. Why is it diagonal? So does diagonal mean... Okay. So if it's okay, got it. Diagonal means it's rotatable. These are the ones. These are the rotaties. So you can rotate these. Yep. That's... Oh, brother. Alright. Whoo! Yippee! Okay, so this could be... Oh, no, wait, they gotta be in it, though. But I think that was right. I just gotta apply it. It's... Nope. Goose, this one's easy. You could do it. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, this one... The solution is don't rotate them. Like, any more than they pretty much already are. Okay, thanks, game. Love you. Kisses. So technically, as long as this... is true, which it's not. That's one of the solutions, yeah. Yeah, I figured there was a couple to that one. But I just love that the puzzle is just, nah, just don't rotate them, smile. You can't be there. Can't be that, because it'll harness more things. Can't be that. Can't be that. Can't be that. Can it be that? All that just for this, for that to block me, huh? Great. And that blocks me again. That prevents you from doing that. That prevents you from doing that. That is what I would assume is impossible. But yeah, because you can't loop in on yourself. You definitely have the right idea. Yeah, no, I feel the whole point of this one is that it just could be anything, so you just have to kind of go over all of the like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh, this is right in the center, but there's a couple things that prevent it from being anyone. You just got to find the right one. Exactly. Nope, because of that. Because of that. Because of that and that. Can't be this because... yeah, you'd have to get around over here. Can't be this because of that. It can't be like in the middle because there's no way to complete it. Like it has to kind of be somewhat against a wall, right? Since there's only the one piece. The one piece? Um can't be this because of this. Alright, maybe just to be safe, for, again, time sake, and because I'm trying to, it'll just allow me to run through these a little better. I'm going to open this again. I just figure since I'm just sitting here being like, this shape doesn't work, this shape doesn't work, it'll be better to just visualize it so at least it gives you guys something to look at. You know what I mean? Yeah, here. So, like, for example, this doesn't work because you can't close it. Like, so it needs to be against a wall. So you have, like, this, right? And obviously I'll rotate this as needed, but, like, this doesn't work because you need to get over here to close that in. You've got this. Can't do because that goes there. Can you do this? You can. And I think that's it. Yeah, see. We were right there. There you go. Just had to get there, you know. Okay, so what this means is that it can be rotated. So the question becomes, do the colors mean anything, or is that solely just for the fact that it will tell you where you're going, right? Oh, shit. Sorry. This is why I hate doing the fucking double screen thing. Okay. No, I got it. I got it. I punched it in, is what you missed, and then I walked over here. And so what I was saying was, so this could be rotated. Do these colors matter at all, or is it just to indicate what you're connecting it to? I'm assuming that you still have to, like, this still would need, like, to be like that. You know what I mean? Like, you would need to have... You know what I mean? Like, everything would need to work. The rules still apply, of course. So let's say, for example, I want to connect these. I would do this. The little bump. The little bump. And then solve it. And then we'll be rotating. So that... Why are we rotating this way? Does it just only rotate the one direction? Red. Cool, I love that we rotated all the way around the long ways. That's so cool. I love this. Bro. Thanks. Thanks for that. Alright, so we got a long rotatable 4. We've got a little corner. We've got a... God, I'm gonna have to fucking put... I'm gonna have to put every one of these in the fucking paint, aren't I? Oh my goodness. Snake. Oh, I didn't even think about this. God, this is so much setup. Each puzzle to get this into paint is my only problem. I wish there was a better way to do this. And it probably is. But, like, to be fair, I could just do this in a notebook, and that's fine. But, like, I want you guys to see it. Like, what's the point of me just scribbling it in, like, a notebook? When I could... Sorry, I'm just trying to draw these fast-ish. Oops, I meant to do this. There you go, right? I'm actually gonna do these at 150. Here's at 150. Sandora, hello. Welcome. Ah, Tetris. Yep, you can see immediately what where we're at right now. We're at Tetris. Specifically, we're at rotatey Tetris. I've just been trying to find a good way to visualize my thought process for you guys. I hope your day's going well. Okay, so we can rotate these, obviously. This needs to be included. So I could do something like this. There's overlap there. No, I think this probably comes down. I feel like we're dealing with like a this, right? Because then the line would be no, but then we can't do that. Actually, we can. We could do this. Right, and that doesn't break anything. These are all solid lines. Yeah, okay, I think that's it. Now, let me not forget to window toggle again. Cool. Could be better. They put me in a cast last week. Broke my wrist in 4 places. Oh, dude, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Contrast to see how the tendons and ligaments are. We'll know what repair during surgery. That sucks. That really sucks. I am sorry you're going through that. I have broken a bone before. Not in wrist in 4 places, though. That really sucks. But, I was gonna say, I've broken right at the elbow joint. Is right where, on my left kind of elbow joint. And that shit sucked. I can't even imagine the wrist itself. That sucks. Well, best of luck. I hope you're not I hope it's not too much in the that they find tomorrow that they're gonna have to like really get in there. You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm like trying to talk and puzzle and switch to paint at the same time. You get what I'm saying though. That sucks. Let's do this. Yeah, that's good. Walking on a crosswalk and a biker ran me over. Jesus Christ. That sucks. Broke my wrist in 3 places. Lucky my local hospital has a hand and wrist specialist surgeon. That's nice. I mean, not nice that you broke your wrist, obviously, but you know that there was a specialty doctor for it. All right, I'm trying to like gamify my. I'm just gonna do this the right way. Um, Shapes. Yeah, yeah. Hope for a swift and hopefully painless recovery. Let's go. It's 4 over. $150. Let's do like you. And you. I like 150. Perfect. Okay, so we've got our pieces here. From the Netherlands. Can't sleep. It's 2:26 p.m. Well, hello from the U.S. Netherlands. I always loved seeing where people are from because like I always get like folks whenever like someone new shows up and they're like, oh, hello from Germany. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's crazy to me. But it's 10:26 p.m. Where's my move tool? There we go. Cool. All right. Sorry, I also realized I haven't been showing this. I've been setting up these squares. I'm really bad at toggling this on and off. Let's see. So we've got this, and I feel like these greens are gonna be like one of these, you know what I'm saying? Where like it completes one of these corner shapes. Can I do like this? This? No, because it would have to be like this. So I'm probably looking at something more like this, maybe? I mean, technically I can do that, right? Like if I go here. Yeah, that works. That works, I think. So it was here. Yep. Only a billion more of these to go. You got a 6. Yeah, hold on. Just for time, like for time's sake, I feel like I'm like, oh, let me just try it, so I don't have to import everything into Paint. But by the time that I save just importing it into Paint, and not trying to like dick around in my brain. I really like this part in the whole game. How far are you? What sections did you solve? I don't want to spoil things. Well, thank you for not wanting to spoil things. I appreciate that. I have solved the section where you... I'll do this as I'm doing this. I've solved the section where you have to do the reflections off the water. Like the shine, like the light refracting off the water. On the little squares that have the like, you know what I'm talking about, in the like the pyramid kind of section. Done that. I've done the mirror section where like when I make a path like here, it like mirrors the path, like the glass section. I've done the colors, like the colored light with the elevator. I've done the jungle with the audio jungle. Audio jungle. I wonder if that joke was on purpose, now that I'm thinking about it. Actually, these are the same shape, so I can just do this. Make that easier on myself. And what other sections have I done? I feel like I completed one more. Am I crazy? Oh, I did the... I'm thinking of the little mini section with the trees, like the which branch is the apple on kind of thing. I did that. Did not do the quarry yet, no. That one I know I didn't do. I wonder if... Can we do a little something like this, just to try to get as many of the pieces... Actually, this works too. I was gonna change it, but I think this works. Right? You go up. No, there's a gap here. There's gaps. I forgot about the gaps. So if I did like this and then the blue piece would need to... I can't rotate this. These are not diagonal. It's good to know. Color bunker was nice. Did it take you long to figure out you needed to look through the glass? Not insanely long. Like I'm actually relatively proud with how quick I figured it out. I think chat needed to give me like the hint that the game, like not a hint, but like a oh, that seems impossible smile or something. Then I was like, all right, so clearly I'm missing something. So I started like taking steps back and stuff like that. The biggest thing, the biggest challenge for me was not the looking through glass, it was the elevator. Yeah, the elevator really fucked me up. Like, like that really got me. Okay, I'm thinking that because this is a pure path here, that should... Like, I'm thinking maybe something like this. I don't know if this is possible. This is not possible because it has a square in the middle. If I did this, I would have to do this maybe? Can't. There's a missing piece here. What if I did this? This. Nope. I meant to do... Can't do that. Interesting. When I was stuck, my sister helped me. We sat behind the computer some nights really long. Yeah. Like I said, this is a game that definitely... A lot of folks were saying that, like, they sat there for a while and then eventually they, like... They were like, okay, yeah, I just need to step away for a minute. And then when they came back, they were like, oh, it's crystal clear now. Which I just think is funny. Because I think that's such a true thing with, like, puzzle games. Damn, that tile right there. I think this is it. Right? I think that's gotta be it. Let me just do a quick trace. Yep. Yep. That's it. That's it. Okay. So it was here, it was 2. It's like that, right? Yeah. It looks like one solution. That is a solution. Yeah. I have now come to terms with the fact that there are multiple solutions to these puzzles. And it upsets me that it takes me so long to find any of them, but, you know. Oh, this feels like these feel like they're gonna be wild to me. You know what? I'm not even gonna... I'm not gonna try to brave it. I'm just gonna do it. The way that has proven to be helpful so far. So we've got our single dot. We've got our 3 dots. Both of those. And then we've got it's a 3. Like that. So let's do 150. Let's do 150. Let's do 150. And then finally we duplicate you. Flip you around. Then change the hue to be blue. Wow, you solved it! Save this message for later when you figure it out. Wow! Guys, he did it! Eventually. So... Okay, so let's say I was to do this. And then this. Then this. Doesn't work. I need you. Let's say I was to move... Let's say, hypothetically speaking, for a moment. Then I was to take you and do that. Reminder, you can't rotate the single square. I'll do as I please. You can't stop me. I'll break the rules. Can you imagine if the square was like, this game is the type of game that would make the square diagonal just to fuck with you. Because I'd be like, hold on. Why is the square diagonal? What does that mean? What does that allow me to do? And it's nothing. It means nothing. But the game would do that. 100% would do that. 100%. So can I do... Actually, this looks right. Can I... Let's do a quick test. So if I went like this... Right. Went up. No, that's impossible because I can't cross these lines. Yep. Yeah, it looks right. It sure looks right. Because you can't have diagonals. You can't have diagonals. I forgot that I'm going to have to actually draw lines around these shapes. Like, for a fraction of a second, I was, like, in the zone. I think this approach might be better. No. No, it's not. Okay, but I can rotate this yellow piece, though. That is something to keep in mind. The blue and the green kind of complete each other. I just wish that they did that the right way. So let's do this. If I did like this, and then I did like this, and then I isolated them, and I could never connect them again. No, what if I did these, but like up one diagonals? Oops. I was gonna do like this. You know what I mean? But that won't work. I think the problem is that this puzzle is going to be something insane like this is here. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be like this is here or something. It's going to be like right in the middle. Nope, that's a lot of little one blocks that can't work. So what if the blue... It's like this. No. It's not that. It feels like it could work, but I don't know if it does in practice. No, it certainly doesn't. Yeah, these diagonal ones are getting silly with me here. What if this... Guys, what if this... To make like a perfect... Can I do this? Actually, is this right? Hold on. Well, it would be... No, that's not right. The shapes are all right, but I'd block myself. Go back a few steps, maybe. Yeah, I was wondering if, like, I could maybe... Also try... No, because it's blocking that. No, hold on. So if we went back... Hi, Scotty Fox. Welcome. Very strange content here, but I 100% understand what is going on. The Witness is a top 3 favorite puzzle game. Well, yeah. I was gonna say, you walk into this stream and you're like, what the fuck is going on? But if you know, you know. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, we're trying to kind of puzzle through it right now. I'm here, obviously, but I have opened up Paint and I am violently trying to rotate things to make things work, like visually, so that I can see it. I don't know, I feel like... See, I feel like this is right, but I don't think it is. Well, what if I did that at the beginning? And I just made a perfect... Made it here. Oops. Right. I take you. Where do I put you? Maybe here? You think this would work? No. It sure wouldn't. Unless I did like a... Maybe a swap you? No, because now they're isolated. Sorry, I have a habit of sometimes getting the exact answer and then saying that won't work before I actually solve it. I just want to make 100% sure. But no, the moment I go over this line, I'm done because I would need to isolate this and also get back over here. No, so that's not right. Hee-ha. But again, maybe... I know this isn't gonna, like, work, but, like... I'm just saying, like, maybe it's one of those things where it's like the game wants you to think, like, oh yeah, you just solved them for a rectangle. I'm being gaslit by the game. I'm being gaslit by this game. And I don't like it. You seem vested in this enough. That I am. We were just talking about that. I've been to What was it, guys? It was the um what parts have I been to again? I've been to the glass area that has the mirrors. I've been to the color area with the elevator. I've been to the pyramid with the reflections. I've been to the little orchard with the like the apple puzzles, desert glass area, orchard, and jungle, yeah, with the audio. With the audio as well. And then I saw the first movie. I watched the first movie. And that's it. Some of the faves missed. Yeah, there were some really interesting ones. But don't worry, I do have that right there. I upload every stream just in case people want to see the stuff that they missed. So feel free to watch them back. I document everything. All the pain and suffering has been documented. Thoroughly documented. Goodbye, Junkie. Thank you for tuning in. Give you a little one of those. Been to the treehouse, but didn't finish it because I need to learn Tetris. Yes, exactly. And Tetris has been kicking my ass. This has been a very long stream. This is definitely going to continue to be a long stream. But it's okay. I'm gonna feel so satisfied when I get this, right? Smile. No. Man. Man. Ooh, that's a fun shape. I like that shape. It misses one, but it's a fun shape. Can't do that because that will break that. And this also is illegal. Could I just hypothetically rotate this? No. Okay, I just wanted to see if like I had the solution, but it was like backward. Okay, so the real let's do this real quick. So what do I need? They're in the cardinal like directions here. So I need to hit the top. I need to hit the side here. I need to hit, I know I'm not trying to solve it with this. I'm just saying I need to hit the left and the bottom. This allows me to reach further. This also allows me to just reach 2 blocks, or 2 sets. And the problem is that I can't have these diagonal pieces with diagonals because those are like illegal moves. You know what I mean? Like, let's say I did, well, that doesn't even work anyway. But like, let's say I did this, there's no way to get that square. I'm thinking like that. And then how about that? I might have tried this already, but yeah, because I think I did try this already. I might have tried this one already because I once you get down to here, you can't. Yeah, I've tried this because then you can't get back up. Which sucks because I feel like that's like a really nice solution. But it's not one. Does this allow me? It doesn't. Man, this one's really got me stumped here. If I moved this impossible shape, okay. What if I did like this? No, because that wouldn't work. If I could do like this, it'd be cool, but then it leaves that one open. Yeah, same problem, you lock yourself out. I feel like this one can't be on the solution side because of that exact reason. Unless maybe it was like here. I don't think I've tried this yet. So this won't work. Flip the green one. Oh, you mean like this? Kind of something like that. No. Hold on. But now flip the green one. Oops. I just want to see it, just to see it in my little noggin. No, it has the same problem. I saw the vision though. I think I haven't tried this yet. So let's try this. If I put blue here and it wraps around it, that means that like, I feel like that's not the answer because you can't get, well, could you? No, you can't. You kind of need like, if you're gonna have the answer like this, you would need each piece to touch a piece. I think you almost had it there. Oops, red. No, but again, the problem is like if I was to do this and follow the shape, I block myself out. If I was to go this way and then come back around, I block myself out. I don't know if this piece goes... I don't know if it can go there. Like... block myself out again. Damn it. I feel like I keep ultimately just leaning back on the same, like, 4 puzzle solutions. So, if I was to move these... Nope. Yeah, the yellow one needs to not be on top. I 100% agree. 100% agree. This won't work. I need there to not be like anything here. Or to maybe like extend it. Like this. No, because then you just get disconnected. If I did that, that's a diagonal. Holy crap. This puzzle's killing me. I'm fucking dying. If I did like this, and then I did like this, impossible shape. Immediate impossible shape. The yellow one being here is not necessarily a crazy idea. The jigsaw puzzle from hell. That's what it feels like. Oops. No. Splits everything up too much. I know the yellow one is going to be a ruse, right? Like it's only going to hit one. Like it has to be. Because what if I like went the other way, right? No, because I've got to hit everything. Possible shape. No. No, I feel like it's gotta hit that. It's gotta be like, I feel like we've isolated every option except maybe, I don't know if I've tried it up in the corner yet. I probably have already, but. What if we did like. Wait, hold on. Does that work? I just have to go to brush real quick. Please, let me brush. There we go. If I was to do this, follow these lines. Nope. This right here fucks it. God damn it. So close. This one corner fucks it up. What about this? What about you? Changes literally fucking nothing. I don't know why I did that. Wait, no. It does. It does not change anything because it's the same corner. Can't have the diagonal. Oh, it's so frustrating because I feel like I'm right there. But the thing about these types of puzzles is like you feel like you're right there and it ultimately is not at all remotely the solution. Oops. I did it. So easy. Would you like one correct piece position? Yeah. Can we get a hint? I've been going at this for I think a little too long. VOD watchers have clicked off. give me a piece. Can you give me the yellow piece? Actually, I feel like the yellow piece will be the linchpin in all of this. I feel like my brain will immediately like fill in the rest of the gaps if I have the yellow piece. Yellow bottom right. Is it how I had it? Like this? Plot twist, yellow belongs in another puzzle. Yellow is not here. Yeah, I'm supposed to use that. Send it over to the other guy. Oh, bottom right. Your other right. I'm stupid. You're right. That's I know. I pulled a mice man. Okay, so yellow guaranteed there. Now we look. Stop. Now we look at our other boys. Oh, don't forget this other boy. So, if let's experiment a little bit. So we've got like can't do that. Immediately impossible. My guess is something like this. No, it's a lot of diagonals. The yellow's down there, really. Curious now. Yeah, I was gonna say, because I guarantee you had another answer in your head. Which is fascinating. But yellow is bottom right like this. This is just one solution. Of course, of course. Could I do... Oh, no, I guarantee you there are others. Yeah, but now I want to solve for this solution. Yeah. No, see, I can't do this because I would need to get over here, and if red was over here, it wouldn't work. See, I feel like making these a rectangle is like the cardinal sin here. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm fucking this up with the rectangles. Because that's what the game wants me to do. That's not what I want to do. How about you? Nope, because we have a diagonal. But I feel like this is close. Is there a way? This is the exact same thing. Still a diagonal here. That needs to get hit. That looks solved, no? No, it's not. The reason is because I'd have to go up this way and then back down this way, and I can't oversect here. Like, you can't have the diagonal squares, otherwise it will... Yeah, that's I think that's the hardest part of doing it specifically this way, is this looks so right, but then you remember, oh shit, I have to draw a line around it, and it immediately breaks the solution. So it's quote-unquote not a solution, you know what I mean? But yeah, this is because it looks solved, this looks great. But it's wrong because it has diagonals. Stupid puzzle, I know. Doesn't help that I've been streaming for like 4 hours, so my brain is mud right now. Absolute mud. And I feel like I'm just looping around the same answers over and over again. Okay, what about you? What if I did like this? No, this is very wrong. Because that would block. No, wait, hold on. Nope, fuck, diagonal, I forgot, because it's fucking diagonal, it'll intersect here. God damn it! I hate. I'm freaking out. I hate this. Okay, can I do something like this, maybe? To even it out. This might actually be it. This is it. Oh my god. Oh my god. My whole body and brain. Oh, my whole everything. My whole. Probably shouldn't be saying that. Oh my god. Holy shit. That took so long. Let me just pop. Wait, I'm not. Hold on, I'm not streaming the game. Should stream the game. Whew. That was rough. That was rough, guys. That hurt. Oh, Steos. Please tell me I'm done. No! What is that? What is the blue square with the guys, I don't know if I can do this. Guys, I don't know if I can do this. Oh my god. Oh fuck. I might need to come back next week for this. I don't know about this one. Here's your reward. Yeah. I don't even know what that means. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here. I just don't mentally think I can right now. My brain is gonna burst. I just don't know if I can do that right now. But this was that. Whew. I got worked today. Today I got worked. I thought the other, like, I feel like I keep getting to, like, one puzzle each stream that keeps annihilating me. Like, I feel like I'm kind of breezing through, doing alright. Like, I'm having some troubles, but, like, I'm getting through them. A little hint from a chat maybe every now and again. And then towards the end of the stream, there's one puzzle that just hits me like a sack of bricks each stream. And I think that's really funny. And, I've been making little jokes about those puzzles. I don't know if you guys have... Well, I'm not gonna say I don't know if you've noticed, like, it's subtle. But, like, the thumbnails for each... of the VODs, instead of putting a number in the corner of which stream it is, I've been making a witness puzzle, where the solution is the number episode that we're on. But specifically, the colors and the gimmick of the puzzle and stuff, I have been specifically making them the puzzle that I get absolutely fucked on each stream. So it's been fun to, like, see, oh, which puzzle really got me? This one? Alright, I'll make that the one for the thumbnail. And so I know for sure that, where is it? Yeah, this is it. Right here. I'm actually gonna, wait, do I still have that screen grabbed? Okay, I do. Good, because I'm gonna need the colors for this. Because, sorry, I was checking the game, because I was just making sure I still had the screen cap. But yeah, that puzzle we just did is for sure gonna be the thumbnail. But thank you everyone for tuning in. We're gonna end it here. I appreciate you sitting here and watching me play around in paint all day. That was fun. That was fun. That one was very, very... I think what I liked about these puzzles what I liked about these ones compared to the elevator, for example, this doesn't expect anything of you. Like it's a hard solution. It's very difficult. There's a lot of angles that they could fit. Obviously, there's multiple solutions. But the main, like the puzzles that I've been getting stuck on in this game so far have vexed me a little bit because it's like, oh, you don't know how light refracts off water? Oh, you don't know how colored additive versus subtractive color like mixing works? Stuff like that where it expects me to have a skill set that if I don't, I just quote unquote can't solve the puzzle. Oh, you've never played Tetris? I mean, true. True. But no, I mean, but like this one's a lot more straightforward of like it's still everything that you need is still in the bounds of the puzzle box. Like no extraneous thinking is needed except for how do the pieces fit in the puzzle box. And that's why I liked this puzzle the most because the most of the ones that I've gotten stuck on. Because I got stuck on this puzzle, and this puzzle really stumped me, but it wasn't because I didn't know what to do. You know what I mean? Like, or not that I didn't know what to do, but I didn't know how to solve it. Or I didn't have the information currently present to solve it. This one was very like, yeah, you just really need to sit there and puzzle it out, but you'll get there. Whereas like the elevator, for example, there's just not really any amount of puzzling that's not trial and error that you can do. Like you need to know how the colors will change. And so that is, to me, like I've said this every stream, but the only flaw of The Witness so far has been what it expects you to know sometimes. But this puzzle was a good one because it really fucked me, but it didn't expect me to know anything. It just said, here's the shapes, make them fit. And I love that. I really, really love that. I'm sorry it took me so goddamn long, but I really, really did enjoy it. I'm also in the brain fog portion of the stream, so I don't know if I ever would have gotten that without the advice of where to put that yellow one. So thank you, chat, once again for your infinite wisdom. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat some brain food. I'm starving. Very enjoyable, entertaining stream. Again, appreciate your commentary. Again, say it every stream. I'm really happy you guys are enjoying it because I'm enjoying it. And I know that puzzle games can be a little frustrating sometimes. So I appreciate that you guys are enjoying the stream and watching me sit here and bang my head against several walls. Or my hand against several walls, I guess. And like I said, happy that I'm entertaining. But yeah, I'm going to go. See you guys next week with more Witness. Like I said, we're just going to kind of keep at it. October is not necessarily right around the corner, but we're coming up soon. So just because we've had a couple different new folks come in, I'm just going to say a little spiel here. In the Discord, every year for October, the entire month of October, Goose Hand is going to be in a little funny costume. It's going to be the costume from last year, so it'll be the skeleton. But for the Halloween stream, like the end of October stream, I change up the outfit, and I do it based off of what the votes are on the Discord. So I'm going to be running a poll on the Discord at the start of October. It's going to run through October, and then by the end of the month, whatever has the most votes is the costume. So if you want to participate in a funny little thing where you vote for what you want this little hand dressed up as, go to the Discord. It's also where I announce where I'm streaming, blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah. So I appreciate you guys. We also have the VODs channel if you want to watch the rest of The Witness, if you're one of the lurkers that might be here. There are the VODs for the previous... my brain is fog. There are the VODs for the previous Witness streams where you can see me do all the other sections that you might have missed. I need to go. I need to stop talking. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks again. Goodbye.